Side of the good. One of these damn casinos. I'm at the Tank H2O bar with the fish tank with the big gigantic pool that everyone's outside in. Yeah, I went and got me some food. Probably the cheapest thing I've seen so far. $9 meal for some fried rice and two sides. I got teriyaki and orange chicken. Yeah, too bad I don't have my swimming gear with me, right? Did a little art on the wall. Looks like they got it upstairs. Why don't we see what's upstairs? It's the Gold Nugget Conference Center. Let's see. Let's go up the beaten path, right? Oh, man, what a good Sunday. I believe it's getting closer to, if it's not already 6 o'clock on the East Coast. There's not much people up here. There's a chair though. Maybe I can sit at the Gold Nugget conference table. Well, that's baller, isn't it? You know whose desk this is. But I'm about to be the receptionist today. Oh, man. Good stuff. Gloves. So the trip has been pretty good so far, man. Again, it's got a perfect decision. Couldn't have planned it right by myself. Actually, I did plan it right by myself. I literally just booked my flight ticket less than an hour ago to leave out of Vegas to go back to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Got a couple job interviews coming up, so make it back in time to take care of those on Wednesday and Friday. I wanted to try to find a job while I was here, but I didn't want to risk it, right? All right. I thought I was the receptionist, right? I'm on lunch. So people treat you different when you walk around with an air of confidence and you know where you are. Like I'm not the concierge. I'm not the receptionist, but I'm here and I know how to make things happen, right? The next couple of days before my flight, I think I got 3 days before my flight because I'm leaving Wednesday night and it is Sunday afternoon going on Sunday night. So this will be a good dinner for me, and I'll probably just drink a whole lot of fluids before I leave. I should be hanging out with my friends from Florida before I leave as well. We had fun last night, but we didn't go back out. Probably wouldn't have made it back home. So yeah, I just booked my flight ticket. Next time I'll just book a round trip ticket. I actually, the crazy part is I ended up saving money the first time I booked my flight, right? Because I thought I wanted to stay longer. But I booked a separate flight today and I realized I actually paid more than I would have paid if I just booked a round trip ticket. So we're still learning. Now, just from taking this trip, I can experience other things like going to other places. Definitely got to go to New York. Texas, Georgia, Philly, all these different places, California. I'm literally like right on the line of California and Nevada, right? But it's going pretty good, man. Getting people think it's so hard or they get afraid to do certain things. Like even me, I don't like flying. I was a big fan of the Final Destination series, so you know how that started, so. I crossed the time zones. We actually landed ahead of schedule. Now I have to go back 2 hours. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead 2 hours, so I'm going to be losing 3 hours. Jet lag on top of jet lag. But I slept good in the hotel last night, surrounded by damn mountains. And at nighttime, you can't even see them. It's crazy. Yeah, hopefully the family's doing good. I mean, it's Sunday, right? We got people over here in Sin City, and then there's other people all over the place, probably getting ready to go back to church, right? Sunday evening service. Some people are that devout. You need that much church, right? Because you wouldn't go to church. Not even to say, it's like, why do you need that much church? It's almost like being a glutton for spirituality. You know those people that always walk around and all they talk about is spirituality and no one knows what they're talking about? I don't want to become one of those people. Take my shoes off, man. I'm walking around in these work shoes. I didn't even bring my slippers, my just do it's, right? But yeah, it was interesting while I was here, man. Still not done yet. I'll be probably headed back to the airport Tuesday night. Don't want to miss that flight. So I'll probably be spending the day at the airport, probably watching episodes. Maybe I'll do some tarot. I did tarot last night, and I did tarot the day before. So we'll see if I do any more. As an empath or an intuitive, it is good to get out and explore and see different things, right? And meet up with other intuitives and other, empaths and things like that. It's because our energy is so, first of all, it's so magnetic, but at the same time, it's so sensitive. Like, all of this stuff, it's a good thing that I'm a social butterfly for the most part, because I can get out and I can communicate with people and talk with people, and I like music, so it's just a natural atmosphere. I'm drawn to it, but usually sometimes I like to stay in the house as well. And so it's good to get out and meet people, or have certain friends that you can meet up with that's in your state, and just go out and just have fun and just do things. So, I'm not even out here with a bunch of charms, jewels, and necklaces. Like a lot of empaths, they think that they have to. It's an anxiety thing, of course, we're not used to being around a whole lot of people, so you use certain things like, normally the way you dress, or you use crystals or certain grounding techniques, sage, Palo Santo, that sort of thing. A certain mindset, like you gotta pump yourself up before you leave the house in order to not get carried away in the craziness of the world. And everyone has a certain way of dealing with things. I might absorb someone's energy and I might give that back to them tenfold. Someone else will probably just get battered by someone else's energy. Sometimes people just get super sleepy, right? Just super tired. Like, I've only been out here for an hour. This is supposed to be a whole 6-hour day and I'm already tired. It's because you absorb so much from people and it's hard to keep grounded. So again, like having people that's had that certain experience and know like what they're doing. Meet up with those people sometimes. Have a party, have a couple drinks, right? So that you know that you're not crazy. You also see all the stuff, like the more I started to open up to my friend about my spirituality, because I did before in the past, but I don't be trying to throw it on people like how you would normally see like a lot of Christians and Muslims do. They would throw their spirituality up on people and like be like, oh, you're wrong if you don't do this. Like there's judgment, but like there's also righteous judgment at the same time. Right? We don't have to like each other, but we can still come to the table and make stuff happen, right? There's a whole lot of businessmen, white and black, that had to do business with each other. They probably didn't like each other, but they damn sure like that green more than they like all this other stuff that is going on around people. So it's not wrong to listen to other people that have a different mind state of you or a different life experience than you. I'm able to just get up and just go and just leave from Florida and go all the way to the other side of the country. That doesn't mean I'm stupid. That means I'm brave. What have you done lately? Your wife probably doesn't even want to have sex with you, and you probably can't even get it up. She probably can't get wet because you don't bring no excitement to their life. I got a Caucasian woman sitting in front of the lobby in front of me. She's reading a book. But yeah, man. Like, where is the excitement? What is the excitement supposed to be? Oh, a girl is able to get her boyfriend into a fight in the middle of a nightclub or Saturday night? Or is adrenaline rush for a real woman, her dude, able to go across the planet and create $1 million deals and connections with people so she can do whatever she want to do, right? Because girls just want to have fun, right? They pick at women that can't do what they do. That's not in their league, right? How dudes feel like, oh, I don't have enough money. Like I talked to my friend. He's talking about old memories of like people. Again, we have a vast group of friends from all cultures, so we're able to go to different places and things like that. So it's like, I remember being broke and being out with, different cultures of people, and they're extra friendly, but during the conversation they'd be like, oh, I spoiled my woman and all this stuff like that. And the only reason, it's like the passport bros. The only reason she's with you is because you have money. Like, you're mildly attractive. Like, if you didn't have that money, she would not be with you, right? Which is the gift and the curse of not having money, because people really actually care for you, or they like what you, or they vibe with you or not, when it's not all the superficial things in the way. Right? When a woman could just go out and just wear a dress or a skirt without having to have a million dudes look at her all day. Because I know how that feels. If I literally walked outside with a tank top on or with no shirt on, which I usually do around my place, I always get stared at. It's the Scorpio and my Venus, right? Scorpio and Venus of all places. Venus rules what you love, right? What you're attracted to, what you have a high affinity to. And then it's Scorpio, the most sexual sign, the zodiac sign of them all. I may be the most unattractive person you ever seen, but I'm the most attractive person you ever seen for some reason, right? Oh, man. Yeah, man. And then the total package, I'm able to think my way in and out of situations. I'm very smart. I'm very intellectual. Like, I have a high spirit drive. Like, I'm not afraid to do something on a whimsical, right? I could very well leave here and book a flight to Canada. So, look around at the people that you hang out with, man. Are these people afraid to go out and do things, or are you just stuck in an echo chamber of people, right? This is why I left. They just want to complain and complain and complain and complain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, right? Progress. Again, you do so much and you change and you work so hard and you become this different person, so people around you, not even two, right? It's just the people around you, they don't recognize you anymore. Oh, you don't want to hang out with us anymore. You don't have time for us anymore. Listen, the people that are meant to be with you, aka my friends, right, that I didn't even know was in Vegas, right? And they're actually supposed to be in California, business owners. The same friends I talk about that's into constructing buildings, drafting, all this stuff that literally builds these women's whole life for them, and these lazy men too, right? They're supposed to be doing business in California, but because the price of business is so high in California, they killed the bird with one stone by actually getting a place that's in Nevada, right on the line of California. Good business acumen, right? So it's like, again, I'm not just out here friending any people. People that I keep around me or that I've been friends with for years, more than half my life, actually have something going on, right? I'm not on the street corner somewhere. Okay? I'm not in somebody's college wasting my time getting a student loan debt. I'm trying to enjoy my life before I die, right? And then with my content, people will be able to look back on it and be like, okay, that man actually did something. And yeah, man, that's all. Pretty interesting video for today while I'm sitting up on the 2nd and 3rd floor watching all these people walk around, man. Yep. By the time nighttime comes around, it's going to be flooded. It's going to be like an outside concert. The wedding chapel. So many wedding chapels, right? Let's jump the broom, right? Keep our money in our pocket. We can take that same money we're going to spend at a wedding chapel to go sightseeing, go surfing somewhere on another damn continent, right? There's beaches on other continents, right? We think the only beaches are in Florida or in California or in the United States, right? These man-made beaches. But anyways, catch y'all on the next one. My food is definitely getting cold. And I'm so polite, I don't like to talk and eat at the same time, so that's why I wasn't scarfing my food down. Catch y'all on the next one, man. See you around. Peace. I'm in New York City.